Hi guys, it's again Amy. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome to look up my canal. So today I'm here to do a demo slash review on the Makeup Revolution matte base concealer kit. So the shade I pick is 9 and 12. You know, they have like the number behind 9 and then strip and then 12. So the reason why I didn't pick the darker shade is because you guys know I'm not really a fan of cream contour, so I thought this is really nice. And the reason why I picked this one is because it comes with powder. Sometimes, yeah, I just like to, when I'm going weekend or going somewhere, I don't like to take a concealer and then take a setting powder with me. So I thought this is gonna be a really nice concealer. It has a setting powder, and the powder is the right shade that I like. Sometimes I don't like to have sometimes a really bright under eyes. I like my under eyes to look a little bit natural. So yeah, so this is what the concealer look like. You got like a setting powder, you got this dark, a lighter shade, and then you got this, and then you got these two darker shade and a lighter shade and a powder. So this is what the concealer look like. So yeah, I just want to come and play with this. I've already done my foundation. I use my Makeup Revolution, the matte base foundation in F14. I've done a review on this foundation. If you guys have not seen that, I'll leave a link in the description box, or I'll leave a link here or here. So now let's jump into this. So I'm going to first start with this shade here. I'm gonna use it underneath my eyes. Okay, it's very, I don't know, this is not like that dark, it's not like super light, but I guess it's okay. I just use my finger to blend it, to apply it, because I feel like the brush is taking too much, because this is not that super light. I'm also going to put it a little bit on my forehead. I'm going to take a little bit of the lighter shade. I'm just going to put it on top, just a little bit. So this is what it looks like. Now it's time to blend. I'm going to take my Real Technique sponge and I'm just going to blend that. I'm going to use that to blend. First of all, let's say it blends really smooth, you know, it blends really smooth. Okay. Let's blend the forehead, because I don't always like to highlight my forehead. I like the way it looks on the forehead. It's not that like super light. Some of you guys who are like me, don't like have like a super light concealer on your foreheads. I don't need to make my forehead smaller, and I don't need to make it bigger. I have quite a decent forehead, not big, not small, just in between. So I don't like to like make it bigger. So you know what, I'm going to take just a little bit of the lighter shade, this shade here. I'm going to use my finger, and I'm just going to apply that underneath my eyes, just to brighten the eyes a little bit. And all I have to say, it's very creamy. Like when you put your finger into, use your finger to apply, it's so creamy. It's very creamy. It's very, I don't know, it feels so creamy on the finger. So now I'm just going to blend that. Yeah, I love the way my under eyes look, and it's blend. It's so creamy. It's blend so smooth. Okay. Yo, it blends really smooth. So now it's time to set. And the one thing I love about this palette is that it has a setting powder in it. So it also tells you under eye concealer, contour. I don't use cream contour. I'm just not a fan of cream contour. I don't know why. I feel like it's a lot of work. So now I'm going to take the powder here to set. if you're going for like, if you're like my kind of skin tone and you're going for like a natural on the eye look and you don't want like a lot, you want your under eye to look really natural, I think go for the number 9 and 12. Really natural. It's not that dark, it's not light, it's just like in between. And I really love the setting powder. You can't even see that I have a setting powder underneath my eyes. That is what I love about it. I'm gonna use this to set my forehead a little bit. And you barely can tell that I have a setting powder on my forehead, because sometimes when you have like this super bright setting powder, when you take photo, I've had that a couple of times. When I take photo, you will have that light, when the lighting, you will have that like really bright on the eyes, and sometimes I really don't like it, if I can be honest. So yeah, this is it. I love the way the powder look. You can't really tell that I have like a highlight or powder underneath my eyes. It looks really natural and I really kind of like it. So now I'm going to set my face. I'm just going to use my setting powder. I'm going to leave the powder to set first, to bake. And then I'm going to set my foundation. This is like the makeup, the Real Technique contour brush, but I have been loving this to set my face. Like, I don't know, it's so fluffy, it feels so good on the skin. I'm going to use this powder to wipe underneath my eyes. I'm not going to take any excess powder. Whatever that is on the brush, that's what I'm just going to use to wipe it off. Same as my forehead, because there's not much powder underneath my eyes and it's not that like super bright, so you don't need to get rid of a lot. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to take this Makeup Revolution contour powder. I'm going to take this dark shade here. I'm going to use this to contour. Let's keep the makeup look today a little bit natural, because you know I love the way this contour look on my skin as well. It looks really nice. It's not that super pigment, but if you want to go like for a really natural contour, I think this palette is so nice. But I don't know, like when I'm in love with one product, I just stick by it, because I fall in love with the pigment of the makeup of the L'Oreal. Let me just shut up. Elegant contour powder, so I just use it all the time, but I definitely love this palette as well. So now I'm going to take these shades a little bit. I'm going to mix it. I'm going to use this to contour my nose. So when I contour my nose, I like to bring it like upwards, like going towards my brow. And I like to like get the excess powder. So now that we've done that, you guys know what I like to do. I like to do my reverse contour. So I'm going to take this same powder that I used to contour, because it's not that dark. I think this is going to be perfect to do some reverse contour. I'm going to take my Makeup Revolution lipstick. This one has like that gold shimmery. It is really beautiful. Now I'm going to wipe off this powder. You can't see. You can still see the line, but it's not like super bright. Like to get in a little bit with the contour powder. So now it's time to set. I'm going to take my Makeup Revolution Oil Control Setting Spray. You guys know this is my favorite. So now it's time to highlight. I'm going to use my Makeup Revolution highlighter palette. I'm first going to take a little bit of this gold. I'm going to highlight my nose. I want to go for like a really natural look today. I don't want to go for like a lot. So I'm going to take this same gold, just a little bit. Guys, now I like to bring my highlighter a little bit upward. This was the same highlighter I used on my brow bone. I'm gonna take a little bit of this, put it in the inner corner of my eyes. So now it's time to set once more again. So guys, this is the finished result. This is the end result. Tell me what you guys think about this look. I really like my under eyes. It looks really natural. This is like for the days that you don't. I like this because mostly when I wear makeup, I like my makeup to look a little bit natural. Sometimes I like to go for extreme, but most of the time I like my makeup look to look natural. Like this is a really nice natural look, but at least your under eyes still look awake. But what I have to say, this concealer is very creamy. I really like it. I like the way my under eye look. It's not that super bright, it's not that dark, it's just bright enough. It feels like I'm awake. I like the way it look, and I also like the setting powder. In fact, that this came with a setting powder in it is a plus, because sometimes you just want to go out a weekend, you don't want to take, like I have like few product not like that is like my favorite product to take on a weekend, like the NYX eyeshadow palette, the mini one I did a review about, and the sleek liquid illuminator, the mini one. I love to take that when I'm going on a weekend because it's so easy, it's so small, it's very easy to pack. And this is also gonna be one of my favorite weekend palettes because it have a concealer, it has powder in it. Love it. And I don't really do cream contour, so I don't mind. It's really nice. I like it. So yeah, this is it. I hope you guys like this video. If you guys do, please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe and share. Don't forget to follow me on my Instagram or on my Facebook like page. All the links will be down in the description box. And I hope to see you guys very soon. This again, Amy, vergeet niet te abonneren en hoop ik jullie zo snel mogelijk te zien. Doei! Bye!